Everyone. Hi, wherever you are in this world on the big blue marble. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? I hope you're not feeling like me. Oh my goodness. I ran late because man, I had this coughing spell. Just was like, oh, it's 4 o'clock and I cannot get on because I'm coughing. But so I had to quiet that down a little bit. I have been really struggling with this cough, but nevertheless, as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna be right up in here to deliver. So today I want to look at focus. Today is Monday. We talk about our mindset. We try to reset. We try to come up with look at ways how we can get the mind right to go for the rest of the week. And today is just another Monday where we want to talk about something else that can really get us off track and something that we really have to consistently work on, and that is focus. And I wrote um, a written a piece in my on my business page today. I talk about focus, not hocus pocus. So focus. What is it about focus that we need to really zone in on? What is it? Because we're in business and we want to get our work done. We want to do the things that propel our business in the direction that helps us to get the results that we want. So we need to focus. That is so pertinent these days. We have so many distractions. So if you're going to be watching me live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're going to be watching the replay also, let me know where you're watching from, because today I want to look at focus. Actually, what do we do to focus? How do we make sure that we are focusing on the things that we're supposed to be doing in our business and not on other things? And I know that all of us struggle with that, including me. And again, I want to apologize for running a little late, but I have been really having this congestion issues, and it brings on a cough sometimes, and I can't speak when I'm coughing. So, but for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I come live in this community Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And at 4 o'clock on the Eastern time zone. And we talk about kinds of stuff in reference to our life and our business. But on Mondays, we talk about things that affect the personal development side of things. And today we're going to talk about focus. But other than that, I am here to help coach and train persons to leverage the power of social media to take their business online using those strategies and skills and tools that we know have proven to help you up leveling your business. So I'm here in that capacity as well. But today we got to get the mind right on a Monday, because I know the weekend we kind of just be like, slow down a little bit. We're not as because we're not as active maybe in our business. Some of us, we take on other roles. We have family situations and so on and so forth. We got to take care of the family, the hubby, the wife, the children, the dog, the cat. We got laundry, we got to cook, we got a supermarket. Yeah, so it kind of takes, those are some non-negotiables, and it kind of takes some time away that we normally do maybe during the week to work our business. So focus, my friends. What is it about focus? How are you focusing? Are you actually focusing? Now we are in the first quarter of 2022. And in the beginning, we had a plan. We prepared ourselves, we set it up from December or October, whenever, sometime last year. We projected, we had goals, we set everything out, and now it's 2022 and we are crushing it and we are moving, or whatever is happening. And so every once in a while we lose focus. Every once in a while we fall off the rail. Every once in a while the car stops. Every once in a while we slow down. Every once in a while we forget where we were. We have to try to figure out, oh, where was it again? Where did I stop? So, happens to the best of us. So many things are out there that will get our attention, but we must be resolute in what we're doing, and we must focus. So, in the piece I wrote today on my business page, Yvette Garel Online, for those of you who haven't read it, you can go back and read it. In the piece we worked today, we said getting work done in this life is crazy. Oh my goodness. Think about all the things that are happening in your neck of the woods, whether it's be fire, whether it's be snow, whether it's be flood, whether it's be wind, whether it's be rain, whether it's be, all kind of craziness happening on the streets, killing, just all kinds of stuff on the news, whether it's from marching about vaccination, and whether it's be killing, it's craziness. People are losing their lives. It's just like, oh my goodness, losing their jobs. People are filing for unemployment, oh, you name it. You can sit down and write a litany of the things that are happening in the world, let alone what's happening in your neck of the woods. So, what do we do as business owners? We market our business online, whether we have 10 customers, one customer, 100 customers, or whether we are network marketers and we have our business and we are growing our teams, or we are whatever the product is, doesn't matter. We all are working in this big bubble called the world, and we all lose focus at some point in time. And if you don't lose focus, you might be a well-oiled machine that doesn't break down. Because when that car stops on the road, it might not be said it lost focus, but it stops, right? Somebody got to fix it. Okay. So focus is so important in our lives. And it's easy to lose focus when you think about all that's happening. But let's back it up a little bit and what's happening in our business. When you think about what's happening in your business, how easy is it for you to lose focus in your business, whatever your business is, whether it's be jewelry, whether it's be health and wellness, whether it's be travel, whether it's be insurance, whether it's be credit, you name it, so many things. How easy is it for you to lose focus in your business? And one of the easiest way for you to lose focus, I believe, is if you're not winning, if you're not making progress, if you're not producing, if it's not happening for you, you're not really making any return on your investment. It's not working. It's just a struggle. You're challenged, and it's just going crazy, bizarre. You're losing money, and on the list goes on and on. So it's easy for you to be like, man, this is not for me. I just can't bother. Things that you should be doing, you just be like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. So it's easy to lose focus. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Sometimes we don't even realize that we actually are winning because we're not making any big gains, or any big sale, or enrolling 10 people. We just enrolled one. We just made $100 worth of sale. You have won. You're winning. You're winning. Take those small wins and celebrate those small wins. When you think of how you climb a ladder, step by step by step. So because you're taking your mind off the small the small wins and looking at this big picture, man, I should be over here now. By the time from I've been in business, I should be this. Look at who those people just started and they're that. You're losing focus. You're losing focus on everything else for everybody else except for yourself. You're losing focus. You had a small win. You enrolled one team member. You made a sale. You did some personal development. You spoke to 10 people. You talked to a number of clients. Somebody called you and said, hey, can you talk to this person for me? Yada yada yada. Or this person is interested in the opportunity. I don't know much about it. Will you be willing to step in and talk to? Those are small wins. We need to celebrate those wins. Not to lose focus on the shiny object that's out there and everybody else is. No, your journey is your journey. Never lose focus from your journey. Your journey is your journey. Your journey is not my journey. Your journey is your journey. Wherever you are, Celebrate those small wins. Yes, it might just be, you know what, today I was able to be on time for my Facebook Live, or I was able to do my Facebook Live in spite of how I was coughing and my congestion is just killing me. I was able to come in and do, yes, this is going to be my win because you know what? I did it in spite of all that was taking place. At 5 minutes to 4, I was like, oh my goodness, not again, right? And I showed up. That's another win. I showed up. I just didn't be like, you know what? I'm not feeling well, so I'm not showing up. Nope. I showed up. That's another win. We've got to learn to celebrate the small wins. It is when we start celebrating those small wins and be consistently celebrating ourselves, that's when your internal motivation fire is turned on. You will not be able to become intrinsically motivated from the inside, if you're not appreciating your efforts, if you're not appreciating, yes, you know what, I might not have gained any team member, but I spoke to 50 people this last week. Hey, look, what if, or what when, what will happen, should say, when 10 of those persons decide, you know what, I think I want to do what she talked to me about. Who knows? It could be 10 weeks' time. It could be 5 weeks' time. It could be 2 days' time. It could be a year time. Plant the seeds. Those are your efforts. Celebrate them. And you don't have to be doing like what the other person is doing because you can't anyway. You are not them. You are you. So focus, 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 focus. Focus on what you are doing and what you should be doing in your business and celebrate those small wins. Now, a win is a win, people. A win is a win. Yes, a win is a win. And let me tell you what was one of my win last week. Okay. Now I had the opportunity to write this master class, this mastermind session that I'm supposed to be working on. So I had an opportunity to write all those script, yeah, on the topic that I'm going to be talking about. That's my win. That's an enormous achievement when you think about it, that I dedicated some time over this weekend and said I'm gonna work on that. Got it done. That's a huge win. That's when focus is applied. You've got to start to zero in on what is it that you want for your business, what is it that makes sense, what is it that is productive, what is it that you can control. Zero in on those, okay? Now, so internal, self motivation is important. The external motivations are important, but you see the one that comes from inside, and you be like, man, I got it. So now I got one person. Now I got a sale. All right, next week let's do two. So you duplicate the same thing you did last time. Okay, I remember what I did. Write the process down, duplicate it, and keep getting up. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. So I was so while I was doing my research, I came on this this article. This young lady, she was talking about focus as well, and she talked about three things that three areas that we should be focused on, and she categorized them her in three areas that actually brings out focus in one way or another. Okay, so she talked about where you need to pay attention. Where are your where's your focus? Where are you paying attention, or what are you paying attention to? All right, in reference to your business. So anything we focus on expand. That's what it said. They say, right? That's what the gurus say, or I think, yeah, that's one of the quotes we often use. Anything you focus on expand. Anything you pay attention to expand. Anything you kind of just give your attention, like your mind is on it. That's what your mind is gonna be on, and that's what's gonna be consuming you all day. If I'm thinking that, man, last week I didn't make $1, that's all I'm gonna be thinking of. Man, last week I didn't make $1. I was supposed to make $100 and I didn't make $1. And all I can be thinking of is last week I didn't make $1. What about thinking about, you know what? Last week I didn't make $1, but I'm focused, still focused on the $100. How about that? Okay, so the author, she talked about where we should be paying attention in our business, and she suggested three areas of focus. Okay, one, she said we should be paying attention to the result driven behaviors. Of course, you know that we talk about, oh, everybody, oh, I don't have enough time, I don't, man, I got so much to do, I don't have enough time. But where's your focus? Because we all have 24 hours in the day, right? Where's your focus? I can find time to do my business, my stuff, and she can find time to do her stuff. What are you doing? Where your focus? What are you paying attention to in your 24 hours over there? So she talked about um the results driven behaviors, because a lot of times it's not the time, is what we're doing with the time. And we talked about that in so many of my videos here. Go ahead and go to Yvette Guerrero online and watch them. A lot of times it's not the time, is what we're doing with the time. And so, because of what we're doing with the time, it tells us what we are focused on. You know how many times I pick up my phone? Sometimes I'll be like, all right, I'm going to be working from my phone. I said, okay, well, I'm going to be doing a reel today. But you know how the reels are really catchy. And I would go on and said, "Oh, I'm gonna do my reels," but at the same time, let me check out and see what's going on with what other persons have posted. And I'll be scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. I'm like, and by the time you know it, 10 minutes are gone. I'm like, "Oops, I've done my reel." I'm looking at everybody else's reel, and it's so easy. It's so easy to lose the focus, my friend. It's so easy. All right. So the result driven because of my behavior. It wasn't that I didn't have time. It was my behavior. What did I do? I went and I started to check to see what was going on the reels, what everybody else was posting. And before I went, if I had gone ahead, posted my reels, get my thing out of the way, kept my focus, I would be all right. At the end of the day, I lost 10 minutes looking at all kinds of, what the reels are all about. Spent 10 minutes looking at all of that, and I still didn't do mine. I had to still do my reel, but guess what? Outside the window that um I had planned to do it. Okay? See where I'm going? Yes, outside the window. So it wasn't the time I didn't have, it was my behavior in the given time. Okay? Got distracted, went on to something else. Crazy. Isn't that? I hope I'm speaking to you, right? I'm talking about myself. I don't know about you. You might not have this problem, but I'm telling you, it happens all the time, because when the content is engaging, it's going to get your attention. Now, you've got to be ready now to be like, oops, nope, not today. I'm going to take care of this first. Focus, focus, focus. Very challenging sometimes, right? All right. So she says, pay attention to these three. So, area number one is the result driven behaviors. Now, what are the things that we're supposed to be doing in our business that's going to drive the results in the given amount of time that you have? That requires focus. With everything else that is happening, that requires focus. You have got to be focused, laser focused these days, to keep your head down into what you plan to do. So we did the time blocking, and the task, set all the task and everything. We got 15, 20 minutes to do this. Yet, if we don't get to it and do it in that given time and veer off and do something else, it's not the time, it's our behavior. It's so we lost focus there, right? So if I say I'm gonna be coming to do put stories in my post my 3 stories in my story area of my Facebook page, and okay, I've all of them in my they're all in my camera roll, and I go and I'll be like, no, I don't want to. They're all batched out there in my camera roll. All I need 5 minutes, 3 minutes. 2 minutes to go and send those stories off. Are they already done? I already spent 10 minutes to do them. Now I just need 2 minutes to send them out. That's quick and easy. But guess what? When I get to my stories, I start looking at other people's stories. That was not the plan. See how easy that is? That was not the plan at that particular time. So it is our behavior with the task that we have to do that gets us in trouble all the time because we don't stick to what we say we are doing. We're not paying attention to what we say we're supposed to be doing. We lose focus and we gone off somewhere else. Doesn't happen all the time, but I'm sure I'm talking to other people who this has happened to. Happens sometimes. But you can have time to scroll the reels. You can have time to check on the stories. But what I'm saying is that at that particular time, that was not the plan. So I lost focus, or anybody that did it did lose focus at that time because the plan was to go and post your stories. The plan was to go and do your reels. So it's not that looking at the reels was wrong. You look at the reels to get ideas. You go and give love to the stories and so on and so forth. It was not the time. Yeah. So then she talked about preparation behaviors. Now, so let's break it down. So the result driven behaviors are the ones that will get you closer to your goal. The one that will get you closer to achieving the results you want to achieve. So if you're going to write content for your page, you write your content. If you're going to do Facebook lives, you do your Facebook lives. You're going to do stories, whatever. You're going to take pictures. You're going to batch your reels. You're going to whatever it is. You're going to read your chapter on personal development. You do that. That's what you set out to do. Those things will drive the results in your business. Okay. The problem is when we veer from that and do other things. Okay. Now, the next one she talked about was your prepared preparation behaviors. Now, what does that mean? That means at that particular time, this is what you plan to prepare. Okay, I plan to take photographs for my stories, or I plan to, do some research for my content, or I plan to go down to the mountains and do some video clips, whatever. That was the plan. Outside of that, you lost focus and you went and did something else. So when you get down to the mountains, you decide that you were going to have lunch first. That was not in the plan. You decided, you know what, I want to go down by the river. That was not in the plan. You planned to go there to take photographs. Whatever the plan was, you've lost focus. Because you have not adhered to the plan. Not that anything is wrong with those other things, but that was not the prep, what you went there for. You went there to prepare the content, to prepare material, to prepare yourself, and you lost focus and did something else, right? Because those things that you went there to do, your preparation things that would take you over now into doing the results driven behaviors, right? To take you closer to what you plan to achieve in your business. So if, say for example, I went down to the river because I wanted to get a video of that nice flowing stream, because I needed to use that. That's my preparation behavior. I'm a prepare a video because I need to have that for my content, which I will write about about the river, if that's the case, how the river and where it flows from, and something about the water and so on and so forth, because I need to have that to finish my content piece for my post. Now, that post is very important because my audience is waiting. We've been talking about water, and I want to show them that the water from the river is ABCD. So my preparation behaviors do affect my results driven behavior. Following? Hope you're following. Okay. Now, the final portion, or the final number 3, she that is the distraction behaviors. Now, those ones are powerful, my friends. Those ones are very powerful, and I alluded to some of them already. The distraction behaviors, oh my goodness, you have got to really focus, focus, focus. The distractions are really, really scary these days. So many what do they call them, shiny objects. So many things are happening in and around you. You've got to be laser focused to stay focused for your business, in your business, because that's what's going to give you the results. If you stay focused on the activities that you plan, what you said you're going to do, that is going to give you the results. Once you veer from that, now you've lost focus. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not a big TV person, but I really like to watch the news at least once per day to kind of see what's happening in and around. So, I make sure that I have a specific time to watch my news every day. Okay, because when I finish what, because most time the same news, unless it's breaking news or something new, the same news keep coming back. So when I watch it once, that's good for me. Now, when if I should say, okay, I'm gonna be working on this particular thing, and I come down to my desk, and then what I do, I turn the television on and I start to watch the news. No, no, I'm out of line right there. And then because on the news, there's a breaking news, something, something, something. And I'll be like, man, I've totally distracted from what I'm supposed to do. And now I'm all caught up into this thing. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's not what I came to do, right? I totally became distracted. A lot of that happened. And I'm telling you, my friends, we have to find a way to remain focused, to take care of the business of the day, and to be able to block out the distractions. Now, a couple of things that we talked about earlier on in other lives that we do with our tasks or activities, whether it's a result driven activity or preparedness activity, we do time blocking. We do time blocking where we put time aside for tasks because we cannot manage time. We manage a task within the time. So that's the first thing that you probably want to pay attention to. But the what we're talking about today is focus. How easy it is for you to lose focus in your business, for you to lose focus on what your mind is totally gone down the road. Or another popular one is you're here sitting down ready to do your business and the phone rings. Oh my goodness, your phone, your cell phone. So turn that thing off, if you may. Turn it on silent. Tell people, within this time and this time, these are I'm gonna be very busy. I'm gonna be very I have some stuff to do. I won't be able to answer the phone. Put your children on notice. Tell your husband, put a sign on the door, whatever you need to do so you can remain focused. And those are just few of the ideas. And I've done a live video at Yvette Guerrero Online on time blocking, how you can set it up, how you manage your task, not your time. Time is 24 hours in a day. You have it, me have it, he, she have it, everybody has it, right? And so they won't get any more in that day. What we do with that time is that's where it's at. What we do with that time and what we do and towards the results we want in our business is the difference between being focused and not focused. Yes, because no matter how you know the thing and you can do the thing, if you don't go ahead and do it in the time you say you want to do it, and you start doing something else, and then you end up doing it and you end up not doing it for the day, and you say, oh my goodness, man, I didn't have enough time. Nope, you had enough time. Your behavior towards your time was not good. That's where the issue is, our behavior. All right, so focus, 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 not hocus pocus. So as we continue to talk about things that we have to prepare our mind for, because especially now, especially now we are challenged by so many things happening around us. We must remain focused. Okay, You can. I was reading in Relentless by the book Relentless by Tim Grover, and he talks about, is he talks about how he characterized the people in his story. He talks about the cleaner, what the cleaner does and whatever. But one thing he said the cleaner gets into the zone, shuts out everything else, and control the uncontrollables. Yeah, the cleaner gets into that zone, and man, anything that's up in there at that time gets under control. So that's what we have to do. We need to get in our zone and control our focus points. Control what we go in there to do and do it. Stay in our focus. Stay in focus, because what we focus on expand. All right. I'm so happy I was able to go through this without coughing. But Monday's mindset, my friend. Let us reset. Let us refocus our attention on our income producing activities, our results driven behaviors, on our preparation behaviors. And we still have to focus on the distraction behaviors, because if we don't focus on them, that's when it's going to take us off guard and be like, you got to be aware that, oh, that's a distraction. No, I'm not going there. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll talk on Wednesday when we meet again, and we're going to go over some social media strategies. All right. And for those of you who are in my community, go back and read the piece that I wrote today at Yvette Guerrero Online, and you might be able to pick up some more nuggets out of it. All right, my friends, I will talk to you on Wednesday. For the time being, stay focused. Always turn your notification on, so you know when I go live, because I'm always giving away free information, and I'm getting ready to do a master class in that group, and I'll be letting you know when. It's going to be sometime early next month, where it's going to be a 3-day session, and you don't want to miss that. So always remember, now there is a lot of information out there, so don't ever say you cannot get information. A lot of resources out there, and the one that I have to offer you right now is the free 10-day training that you can grab. Go ahead and get yourself 10-day free training that you can get some skills so you can up level in your business. Then come back over here and follow me at Yvette Guerrero Online, and we have a free group, Winners Project 101 online. Yep. And remember now that whatever you do for the rest of for the rest of your time here in your business, no matter what's going on, stay focused. All right. I'll talk to you then. Hopefully by Wednesday, I'll have a better voice. I won't be coughing that much, and just keep praying for me. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.